I mean, the story came together because we have a giant data sheet that we look at.
The presidential vote support study for 2018 really reinforced what we found in 2017. The most important factor in how a member of Congress will vote is not what state he or she is from. It's not anymore what election cycle we're looking at the data for. It's simply what color jersey that member wears. Is that member a Republican? If so, the data shows they are going to vote with the president usually more than 90% of the time. There are some exceptions. For instance, House Republicans, the Freedom Caucus types, the Libertarian types, will break with the president on spending bills and some national security issues. Privacy is a big deal for Rand Paul, so you find him at the bottom of the Republican list, but he's with the president when it counts.
On the Democratic side, they're able to be a little less united. Nancy Pelosi is going to have to, walk that line of keeping enough members in line.
Especially House Democrats feel a need to vote with the president a few more times. But again, Democrats overwhelmingly oppose what Trump wants to do legislatively and the people he wants to put in executive branch offices and on the bench from coast to coast.
There are constants that we see in the study year after year. Senator Grassley, for example, has been on the perfect participation list far longer than I've been around, 25 years straight. I think about 8,000 straight votes cast.
These number of votes that happen have gone up through the years. They've gone way up to the point where last year the number of these types of votes where lots of people vote against on one side and lots of people vote on the other was at a historically high level in the House and almost a historically high level in the Senate. In 2018, those numbers went down a lot. That means that there was more bipartisan cooperation in 2018 than there was in 2017.
The low participation in the House was largely driven by people who either had decided that they weren't going to be around or ended up losing re-election races. The lowest 50 members of the House in terms of voter turnout, 37 of them aren't members of Congress anymore.
The top Republicans in the House who crossed over and voted against their party are either retired, lost their election, or in the case of Walter B. Jones, passed away in February. In the Senate, it was Senate Democrats. Heidi Heitkamp of North Dakota, Joe Donnelly of Indiana. Both of those lost their elections. That means you've lost a lot of these moderate Republicans and Democrats, and that's going to make getting things done a lot harder.
It's MSNBC versus Fox. That's what we've become. That's what the whole country's become.